We usually have about 4 to 5 months, sometimes 6 months of cold weather, and it makes for a long winter. Today I'm headed out to Sullivan Creek Road, and I'm going to try to find a campsite where I can set up and do a dry run to get ready for the summer. Make sure I have all the gear that I need. About 5 miles, 6 miles up Sullivan Creek Road, I ran into ice and snow on the road. For up here this high in the mountains, it's kind of early. There's still quite a bit of snow on the ground, as you can see here. I tried to go up a little further towards campsite 16, which is in the direction of Gypsy Meadows and Salmo Mountain, but I had to turn around because there's a little too much snow and compact ice on the road. So I turned around, I went back, and I found a spot at campsite 12. I've never camped there before. It's a really nice spot right next to the creek. It's also right next to the road. Alright, my steak is almost done. I'm going to cook up some eggs. Steak and eggs. Man, I wish I could eat that every day. You know, I heard a story one time about this couple that went camping. I think it was in Idaho somewhere. And cooking up a big old steak, and they were just at the bottom base of like a big old hill, or, you know, a foothill of a mountain or something. And they were cooking up a steak, and all of a sudden they got this loud scream and roaring, and something come running through the bush down at them, and they swear it was a Bigfoot. They didn't even stick around and finish cooking their steak. They just abandoned everything and left. I did put out a text to my friends and said, hey, you know, I'm going up Sullivan Creek. If you got time, join me. And everybody was pretty busy. I think Will said he had a cold, so he wasn't going camping this weekend. But I got set up at camp, and I cooked myself a steak and some eggs and ate that. And just as I was finishing up, I heard somebody pull up behind me in the drive to campsite 12 and yell, "Get out of my camp spot. This is my camp spot." It was Bill and Susie Bisson. Well, Bill showed up, and he brought his wife Susie, so I don't have to camp alone tonight.
What are you filming me for, man? I'm off duty right now. You shouldn't be calling me. You're harassing me with your camera. Hi guys, how y'all doing? Yeah, we're back out in the woods again.
Hey, you want to show me your new toy?
Yeah, it's
You got to unpack it still?
yeah, it's okay. It's a bushwhacker. You know, we just got it filled right now, but you know, over the years of laying on the ground in a tent and cold every night and stuff, we decided to, you know, spend a little bit of money, and so we bought this thing. It's actually I call it a fancy beater with the heater, but it's got the heater, it's got an air conditioner, it runs off of 110 or batteries. So as I was driving up here, I put a solar panel on top of the top because I was going to see if I was going to attach or not. And guess what? I forgot to take it off. Here, everybody, this is what happens when you leave a solar panel on top of your rig. And you drive away and you're going down the road. And all of a sudden, boom.
Oh man,
It might work. I'm not too worried about it. I've got 2 more, but you know, it was just kind of like a little disappointed, but yeah, that's a general thing. And then I forgot my chainsaw, so let's hope we don't have any trees fall across the road today.
Sullivan Creek is beautiful, and it runs all year long, so obviously there's some springs that flow into it from various places. But this time of year, in late April, the snow runoff is quite massive. I've seen it worse than it is this year. This year it's fairly calm for a snow runoff, and it's running off slowly. We've been up here in the past where it's just a torrent and overflow, you know, overflowing the banks of the creek and just tearing stuff up left and right because of the power of the creek, the rapids and all that other stuff. But it's really nice and peaceful. We had a couple mule deer walk into camp. But they're beautiful creatures, and they just walk into camp nonchalantly and, you know, check you out, and then they move along.
We've got the dog out here. That's Scorpion. He's about 12 or something. Nice dog. This is my wife Sue, for everybody in the world.
Hi, Sue.
So
It's nice of you to come out for on the adventure.
I'm glad to be out here camping for the first time.
I didn't bring any marshmallows or anything, man. Sorry.
No worries. I don't need marshmallows. Too much sugar.
Fact is, we're going down in July. We're going down Beachfoot, and it's going to be the last year for the Beachfoot. It's its final hurrah, but there's going to be some big people who have been in the Bigfoot world for quite a while are going to be showing up there from all over the world. So it's going to be fun. I'm very honored to be asked to come down there and be part of it.
I poured the hash brown in a bowl next spring. I did.
I don't look like I'm. Oh yeah. Lots of butter in these babies. Kind of sticks to the bottom, but that's pretty fun. 911 with your emergency. Oh, I just got a little bacon grease in my eye. My eyeball's kind of like cooked up right now. So I went and got these eggs this morning. There was a big old nest and some bird with a white head and stuff that they were in the nest, and I thought, you know, I can get these eggs. So I crawled up there. The bird had some Italians, you know, trying to peck at me and stuff like this, but you know, you can't beat that white-headed bird eggs. They're good.
haven't really done a whole lot of filming in the last 6 months, maybe 8 months. It's been, you know, I have to pull back. I felt that I needed to pull back and pay attention to what's in front of me. And, you know, that's taking care of my parents and, you know, the wife. My son lives with us and our granddaughter. She's 5 now. And she needs time and attention. And so I spend a lot of time bouncing back and forth between taking, you know, helping my wife take care of the granddaughter while my son's at work, and working with, you know, helping my parents and driving them places they need to go. But overall, it's been really good. But just like, you know, anything, sometimes you need a break. You need to get out, get away.